folks. Everything shows that we are streaming now. So we're going to see what we can stream on Linux. Again, let me find my docs. YouTube control live panel. Yeah, there it is. Now, Steam's loading up on the other side too. So I started live streaming before Steam was loaded up. Oops. We'll throw Steam over here because that's where we need Steam to be. Not sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, now let's select stream. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Refresh. All right, beautiful. Now let's go to our YouTube chat. Chat is disabled for this live stream. That is interesting. Let's see. That's very interesting. Mm-hmm. Let's get rid of that. I'm sorting it out, guys. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. So I got the chat back. See? It's back. Interesting. All right, well. Oh, well. All right, so what game shall we play? That's today's stream title. All right, if you look over here in my Steam library, you will see I have a playlist installed working. I have a total of 24 games that I have installed. Okay. It is 10 Miles to Safety, Ale and Tail Tavern, Alien Market Simulator, Beyond Contact, Cafe Mart Simulator, Cephas Protocol, Imperium Galactic Survival, Fallout Shelter, Farming and Supermarket Simulator, Fast Food Simulator, Icarus, Infection Free Zone, Internet Cafe and Supermarket Simulator, Medieval Dynasty, Mercury Fallen, Planetscape Torment Enhanced Edition, Sins of the Solar Empire 2, Soul Mask, Stranded Alien Dawn, Supermarket Simulator, Tavern Master, Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remaster starring Lara Croft, and Ultimate Fishing Simulator. Those are the games that I have installed, and not only did I install them, but I also tried them out, tested them, played them, and all that stuff. So, what we're going to do, because I'm just feeling just like doing that, we're going to go fishing. Yes. So, I'm going to go ahead and minimize that because I've already got it up right here, right there. We're going to go fishing. We're going to start us a live stream on fishing. This fishing game right here is available on Steam. Apparently, there's some DLCs for it and all that stuff. I don't know. Now, my stream may lag out a little bit because I'm loading the game. It is what it is, guys. It just does that. So, now, once I get this game up and loaded, I will actually go over to my stream and I will take and I will set the display capture to the game itself. That absolutely, not that it really poses a problem, but it absolutely helps with the stream, the bandwidth, and all that stuff. All right, so that is loaded. Let's gonna minimize that, and then we'll select this bad boy right here. Let's see, Windows, Steam. Nope, we want to go to fishing. There you go. So you should see it now, with the fishing game. There it is, right there. Beautiful. So what that does is that takes it from my desktop and everything else. Oh my gosh, 2,200 something frames. Oh my gosh, that's good stuff right there. But it'll take a minute to get loaded up and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and reset my counter over here. All right, beautiful. And let's go ahead and we're going to create a new one. We're going to go to normal and we're going to call this live stream. Now, for those of y'all that are, let's see, fishing with Chief. You know what? Let's just call this fishing with Chief. There we go. Hey, oh, shoot. That H. So we're going to call this Fishing with Chief. All right, now, I don't know about the music, but I always turn it off. We're going to go ahead and skip tutorials because I'm going to give you a crash course in that. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn the music off. We're going to turn the ambient and the sound up all the way. Okay? We have all of the graphics set to stupidly high. Let me clear my counter over there on the desktop. Frame rate should not be a thing. If you look, we're doing 110 frame rates per second. We can absolutely do a little bit of brightness, a little bit of contrast. Yeah, let's do a little bit of contrast and just a tad of gamma. That way you might can see it better on your end. I don't know. We're just doing that. Water deformations, yes. Water reflections, full, absolutely. I'm not sure what that right there is. I don't know. Maybe some of you in the comments would know. We're going to do Imperial. Automatic netting, yes. We're going to do this guy right here. I don't know why. We're just going to do it. Float size, 100 and 200%. We're going to skip tutorials. I think that pretty much has it going. I see options. Okay, controllers. This is your controls right here. Fishing net would be R. Fishing net down. Okay, boat. Ice fishing, rods, so forth, so on. All right, beautiful. So, I think we're good. So we're going to go ahead and save that. Now, in order for us to begin, we got to. Let's see. I think we're pretty much done. Actually, I think we're pretty much. I think we gotta. Give me just a second. Encyclopedia, fishing, fisheries. Here we go, fisheries. All right. I kind of like this lake. I got a little sweet spot in this little lake, a few of them. But you see that little rock right there? Right there. You cast between those two rocks right there, and then these two rocks, and then between these two rocks and the shore, and you absolutely will catch some fishies. Okay, so this lake, depending on what lake you go to, like I'm not sure exactly what's on this, but you got to be level 2. You have to buy a license and all that stuff. And then this right here has striped bass, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, black crappie. You know, depending on what lake you go to, depends on what type of fish are going to be in that lake. Okay. Now, I absolutely, if you're, Florida Keys, buy a license for $1. Interesting. We're not going to go there. We'll come back to that. I'm going to go ahead and go right here. I'm going to do this on a local because it's live stream and stuff like that. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna absolutely do a local uh live stream and stuff like that of a local server and all that good jazz. And yeah, we will absolutely start our little fishing with Chief episode and all that stuff. Yeah. Uh so with that being said, um I was sending that to somebody. Now getting back to the modding that I was telling y'all earlier, being because most of y'all know at this point in time that I switched from Windows 10 Professional Edition over to Linux. Okay, I'm still trying to learn that, and that's okay. When you're modding on Windows 10 or Windows, it's a lot different than modding on Linux. So once I get all that stuff sorted out and all that, then I will continue the modding and stuff like that, where the Imperium Galactic Survival, Sins of Solar Empire 2, Alien Stranded Dawn, because how Linux does with Steam is Steam uses a program called Proton, which allows you to play Windows games through Steam. For you to play Epic Launcher, I use Lutris is what I use for my Epic Launcher, and that is something totally completely different. I ain't even begin to scratch the surface on that. But getting back to Steam games, you absolutely can browse location and uh go to your locations in your Linux directories and all that stuff via through the Steam window shoot words. But it's not really all that easy because, like I said, it's not set up like C program files or C program or C users, Windows users, so forth. It's totally completely different architecture. But once I learn it, I will absolutely bring the modding back to the channel. But till then, give me a couple weeks to learn the do's, the don'ts, and stuff like that. So until then, we're just gonna go fishing with Chief. Okay? Okay. All right. We're going fishing. Okay? And it's going to lag out. It's going to take a few seconds to load up and all that. So you might see it freeze on your side, but that's okay. It does that. See, what else was I going to tell y'all? This is a game I didn't realize that I had this in my Steam library until like last night. I'm like, I like this game. When I fished on this game, uh-oh. Now, sometimes it does do that, okay? It happens. However, what I have learned is you absolutely can restart it and the game just crashed. It does that. Remember, you're playing Windows games on Linux, so sometimes there's going to be some hiccups. So with that being said, let me grab my little window thingy and capture the fishing thingy again. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's captured. Okay, well, capture it then, boo. Um, there we go. It happens. Uh, but this is one of those little fishing games. I mean, it's not super 3D graphic and all that stuff, or anything like that, but it absolutely does work. All right, so our game's already saved, so let's go ahead and jump back into it. We are going to go to our fishing thingies. We're going to go back to, what is this lake again? Betty Lake. That's the name of this lake. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get it all loaded up. A crash report name. Do encountered must close. Okay. Well, let's change our display to that one and then change that like that, and let's see what that does for it. There's a few times that I've had to start at 4 different times. It happens. Somebody's texting to me. But yeah, it should work. Like I said, this is actually the first time I've actually had any problems with this specific game right here. So we're gonna try it. We'll give it 2 more times if it doesn't work, and then we'll go in there. And there's a few things that you can do to uh, ensure that it starts. So, and it might not like whenever I tabbed over to OBS. So we might just have to use the desktop to capture the thing. Don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, I hear sounds. All right, so here we are. Okay, we are at 70-ish. I say 70-ish, 70-something frame rates per second. Okay, so when you start out in the game, you're right here. Okay, now you can hit the escape key. Escape key is your friend. Okay, in here is where you can change. This is your store icon. This is your backpack inventory. Okay, and you select over here for different things on what you want to get and all that. Now I'm going to start off with my fishing line. I can get some reels if you click here to kind of click over there for you and all that stuff. But I'm going to start off with my fishing line. See, that's $162. See, the line I have on there now, it's only it can only bring in a, well, you can, there's a way of reeling in the fish and all that stuff, and you got to kind of coerce it into being reeled in, which we'll show y'all here that in just a few minutes. But I usually go for this right here. Once you get that, and that's at $270. Then very seldom do you lose a fishy off the line. Okay, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it because this is not a tutorial video. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it, and you'll see as I play. We're going to run over here to our little sweet spot. Remember I was telling y'all about a little sweet spot? We are absolutely running, and we're holding at 72 frames per second. You should see it on your screen. Okay, and not only is the sound beautiful in this game, but there we go. See, we got some mushrooms on the ground. Don't eat those. All right, we're going to try right over there. Now, you don't have a crosshair or nothing where you can aim it. You just kind of wing it. All right, so now you can press the middle mouse button, and you see that indicator in the bottom right hand. That's your drag. You can set that forward on the mouse wheel button or back. I usually set that to 0, and if you press R and F, you see how that's how fast you reel the bait in and stuff like that. And you can look on the bottom left, and it tells you what keys does what. So we're gonna go catch us a fishy, and we got 31 fly worms, which you can see right here on our bait. They love this guy right here. They absolutely love this guy in this lake right here. This guy and this guy, I have not caught nothing on any of these other baits in this lake. That's where the Chief and the test version of the saves that you saw earlier, I have not caught nothing on anything but maggot and flies here in this lake. And I've tried a few other things. I've even tried this stuff right here, which is, it's not really intuitive on how to do it, but like I said, as we play with Chief, you'll see how we do all this stuff and all that. And I can actually come over here and minimize that for just a second and see if I can zoom this in. Let me just move this over here and see. Can I zoom this in? Will it let me zoom it in? Because this is the chat that I can, well, I can't really read it per se because I'm kind of blindish. Let's see. Timestamp moderations activity. Nope. It let me zoom it in once before, and I got it real big. Like this word right here was like this freaking big on the screen. And then this chat right here is not available. For some reason, I don't know why it's not available, but that chat absolutely was the best chat because it was zoomed in perfect. So this right here, guess it's kind of glitchy. I don't know, but anyhow, what did I do? There we go. Let's put that over there. I can just barely make out what that live chat says. So if you chat and I have struggle reading it, that's why, because I wear glasses. All right. So let's go wait on our little fishies. And you'll see you can click the Z button and you can zoom in. You can't mouse wheel to zoom in or nothing like that. But I always set my drag at 0, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. Kind of take some of that slack out of the line. Okay. Well, it's absolutely a beautiful game in its own right, guys. It is absolutely a beautiful game. Okay, so I'm at 58 frame rates, and that's fine. Anything above 30 technically is good, because the human eye can only see 30 frame rates. We got something. See how I've got my drag set to 0? That means the fish can pull, and I'm manipulating by mouse clicking, but I'm not holding the mouse clicking down. When it gets to the red, I let off the left mouse click. So that is how you manipulate these fishes in here. Look at that bad boy right there. I'll tell you what, guys, this beautiful little beast right here absolutely would go good with some sunny side up eggs and some potatoes. Would be a beautiful breakfast. Now, I have a rule that I've got with myself. If it's below $10, I put it over here to XP. That way, if it's above $10, I will absolutely spend it or save it for my money catching as well. If it's below $10, I will put it to let me move over here and reset that counter on OBS real quick. Oh, it didn't reset. There we go. It reset now. All right. So that kind of balances it out for me to where you can get a nice little make a little bit of money and then make a little bit of experience, and you kind of set both of them up and stuff like that. Now, oh, there we go. Another one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's 2 of them right off the bat. See, this is my little honey hole right here. And I get to see the sun come up because it's like 7 in the morning. Ooh, look at that 4-pounder. Remember, we got 0.88 pounds test line on here, and see how we manipulated that in? That's why I have my drag set over here to 0 and my reel in real fast maxed up. That's the little sweet spot that I have found, and you absolutely can reel these beautiful fishies in. Look at that. That's absolutely good. So we're going to go ahead and sell that and get us a little bit of money. And then, you know what? There's a fishy out there. Let's go. Let's go. Bam. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We doing good, guys. There's my bobber. All right. Let's go ahead and zoom it in. Tighten our line up a little bit. And it's really beautiful game. Look at how gorgeous that is. See, there's a fishy out there. We'll get him here in just a second. But yeah, right mouse click is what sets the hook and then reel in. But you can actually set the hook by just left mouse clicking also. Unless you put it on realistic. If you put it on realistic, then you have to set the hook. But we're doing normal, you know. We're just showing it off, doing a little something because we're bored. We don't have nothing better to do. So, you know, and if you look right at the tip of the rod, that's our cork right there. We can see it go under right there. There we go. We got him. Look at that. Look at that. How big is this little fella here? Oh, he's fighting. Let him go a little bit. Yeah, when he drags that 0, when you set your drag to 0, it allows him to run away from you so it don't break your line. Look at that, another 4-pounder. Woo-wee, look at that. Guys, we're on top of it. Look at that. We had a little bitty baby one, I think, or no, have they all been 4-pounders? I don't even know now. Heck yeah, but we've absolutely been having some fun here. We're going to go ahead and sell that guy right there also, because that's what we do. Now, I don't know if y'all really can hear the game all that well. I guess I could run over here and kind of turn that up a little bit and see if y'all can hear it. According to my mic, y'all are ass. Let me turn my mic down a little bit because it looks like I'm screaming at y'all, and I apologize for that, guys. I really do. I didn't realize that I was yelling at y'all. Let's go ahead and turn this little game up right here. And let's turn that volume up right there. Perfect. Now you should be able to hear the game now. So I don't know if it's sounding good on y'all's end. Like I said, I'm still trying to get everything set up. All right, so we have we have $210. Do we want to buy anything? What do we want to buy? Do we want to buy something? Okay, so we're going to need more than so we're going to need to be level 3. If you go over here and you're not sure what level you're at, right there, it tells you your level right here. When you level up, you get to unlock all these beautiful things when you level up and all that stuff, okay? So let's go back to our inventory. Our inventory is where we find the store to buy stuff. We absolutely could probably, kind of rod we got. That is and it's very important that you, okay, if you look at the rod, that's the rod that we got right there, see? That's the rod that we got. It is a spinning rod, so if we want to replace that with a better rod, then, you know, it has to be the same thing. So we could buy a $179 rod. You know, I'm not sure what that is. That's a $200 rod. But I actually, that is a spinny type of, thing right here. So I hadn't bought no new reels yet, but anyhow, what we're doing right now is we are building up our money and our experience. Let's go right over there to the, well, I think we went on the other side of the rock. I think that's where we went. All right, yep, I'm almost certain. Oh, and if you want to, you can press the C button and you can see the fishies. I cannot catch a fish in that mode right there. Trust me, I've tried. It's a thing. There's our court right there. There we go. All right. Now, do we have a fishy? Oh, and you can hear the frogs and all that stuff. There we go. Got him. Oh, he's a pretty big one. I'm betting he's at least. Oh yeah, he's probably about 3 pounds. Oh, nice. We're gonna go ahead and sell him. Just kind of throw that out there. Bam. There's a fishy there. We just saw him flip. See what I mean, guys? This is absolutely a gorgeous game. Freaking gorgeous. Look at the water. The reflection of the water. But look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. Come on, fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. There we go. Ooh, I think he's going to be a big one, guys. Oh, yeah, he's throwing it down. Just kind of manipulating that little left click mountain button. Oh, wow. He ain't even a $1.50 and he put up that much of a fight. So let's go ahead and grab that little experience right there. Yeah, you just get on back out there. You got to grow a little bit more. Let's see if we can get out there a little bit more. Oh, that's a perfect spot right there. All right, let's take our slack out of it like we did before, because that's what kind of helps us. We just tap it and just take that line out, that slack right there. Keep that out of it, so that way whenever they bite it and you right click, it sets the hook that they don't have that much slack in the line. Because, yeah, your bobber doesn't just stay in one spot. It kind of barely moves a little left and right from what I've noticed. That almost sounds like a bear running up on us, doesn't it? Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and take that slack out. Did it sound like something walking up on us, didn't it? Alright. Come on, fishy fishies. Here, fishy fishy fishies. Fishies. Now, if this fish, we're absolutely going to go ahead and do the experience point on him, because we're going to go ahead and hit our level 2. Alright. Yep. Bam. We are level 2 now. Now, before we throw our line out there, we are level 2 now. See? Now, we can low prices in store. We can use the auger, strength, or we can get more experience. Let's go ahead and get more experience. That way we get more experience. All right, now let's go ahead and work on our money. You know what? Let's kind of get right, I think, where the line is at. I think that's where you're going to throw your fishing poles, where the line's kind of dangling. See where it's dangling at now? Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and bring our slack in. We can go ahead and zoom out at our little corky. Yeah. So what do y'all think? Fishing with Chief. Yeah, good stuff. We're catching some beautiful fishies. Yep, they're fishies. They're not fish, they're fishies. Oh, look at that. You see that? Right by our court. He's going to hit it. We're going to bring him in. There we go. We got him. Oh, we got him. He's going to run us around. Oh, he's going to fight. Yeah, he'd watch him not even a pound. That'd be funny. Oh, he's absolutely throwing it down. Oh, no. He looks like he's a pretty good salver. Look at that. Look at that. 3 pounds. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get that money up. Let's make a, say, $700, and then let's buy us a new reel, some new line. Fishy right over there. And see how your water touches the line and it ripples the. That is really good. Like I said, it's just not one of them high dollar super. Oh, I snatched it too soon. That is my bad, guys. I got excited. I got a little excited. I saw it, and I went for it. All right. If we're quiet, real quiet, we won't scare the fishies away. There we go. We got him. Well, oh, yeah. I think he's going to be a 3-pounder, too. Oh, look at him go. Yep, and I got that reel in real stupid fast. OMG. That is like the biggest fish that I have caught right there. OMG. Wow. Oh, yeah, we're going to get that $57 for him. I have not ever caught one. I struggle to catch one like 4 or 5 pounds without breaking the line. I can't believe we just reeled him in with this little, it's not even a pound test line, which I'll show you what it is. This is the line we're using. We just reeled in an 8-pounder with, well, the way I was telling you, how we manipulate it with the left mouse click. I cannot believe we just brought that thing in on that right there. But we did. We absolutely did. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw, my goodness. We're getting good at this. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and bring our slack in. That was a nice one. That right there would feed about 4 people. There we go. Now you know why I set my drag to 0. Because they can take it and run with it and you might wrestle with it, but I also have my reel set to the fastest I can reel that thing in, because when they start kind of swimming this way, I'm still holding right mouse click, but when they start swimming this way, you can absolutely reel them in faster, and the trick is getting them to the shore. The trick is getting them to the shore. See what I mean, guys? This is a nice little honey hole right here. Absolutely a sweet little spot. Go ahead and hit the Z key to move back into our little cork thingy. Yep. Awesome. Yep. So, yeah, we are catching the fishies. Absolutely, we're catching. Oh, he's gonna bite it. He's gonna bite it. Let's see. Just give him a second. Oh, there's another one over there. There we go. We got him. We got him. Oh. We gotta be easy. We don't want to break him. All right. Look at that. Good little fish, y'all. We're gonna bring him. We'll see what he's. We're gonna see what he is. My guy's absolutely reeling that thing in like a champ. Ooh, little 4-pounder. That is good eating right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's some good eating right there. That is a brown trout. Brown trout's really good eating too. Rainbow trout, brown trout. Well, truth be told, any trout's good eating. All right. So if the fish is $10 in value or below, we do the experience. We're going to at least $700 before we start putting stuff in the experience. That way we can buy some stuffs. Okay? That's a good little spot out there. Let's just go back out there again, and it's absolutely gorgeous too. I don't think I got out there as far as I wanted to get out there, guys. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and Z or Z or Zeta key or zebra. Let's go ahead and reel our slack in. I think my cork just went drunk, guys. You see my cork? It's just doing whatever. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's a beautiful. That almost looks real in that picture right there. I don't know if y'all can see as good as I can, but it almost looks real. It's gorgeous on my end. All right, he hit on the back side of our bobber. There we go. We got him. Yeah, we got him. Yep, as soon as that just barely gets red, you let off that left mouse click. Otherwise, it will snap the line. And we're bringing in some big ones with not even a pound test line. Yes. The trick is getting them up here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. That is absolutely phenomenal. Isn't she a beauty? He, she. Absolutely. That is gorgeous right there. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make an exception to set here for 10 experience, and that's going to take us to level 3. All right. Told y'all this is a sweet little honey hole right here. It's like my favorite spot of the lake. Now, we're going to continue looking this way. All right, we're reeling some nice ones in, guys. We're getting paid. We're getting experience. We're getting paid. Oh, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing real good. Absolutely. These are some of the biggest fish I've caught so far in this game. That 8-pounder was absolutely the biggest fish that I caught. There we go. We got another one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're making money, experience, bringing in some beautiful fish. And I tell y'all what, ain't nothing worse than going on a fishing trip not catching the bite. Yeah. Good stuff. Look at there. And every time we reel a fish in, we absolutely get, they seem to be really hitting from this area over here, don't they? So let's just go ahead and get back out there. Here we go. Yeah. All right. I'm eyeballing it. There we go. Oh, that's going to be a big one right there. That's going to be a big one. You see, I took the cork completely under. Oh, he's going to be at least 6 pounds. At least, I say at least 6 pounds. We'll find out here in a second. All right, 21 feet, 19, 18 feet. No, he ain't a big one. I did not call that. So he goes in the experience pile. he sure hit it like he was a big one, didn't he? He hit that thing. You know what? There's a fishy over there. Let's go after him. There we go. We're coming after you, fishy. That's kind of close enough. There we go. Yeah. Oh. We are doing absolutely good. Yep. Good little fishing trip right here, guys. Productive little fishing trip. I'm just bringing my slack in. Come on, fishies. Oh. There we go. He's a fighter. Yeah, he's a little fighter. He's a little bitty fella. No, 3 pounds. 3 pounds. Not bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and sell him. Oh. There's fishy right there. Almost on top of him. Oh, that's the alt button, not the zoom button. There we go. Yeah, it's 7:40 in the morning. That's a pretty good time right there. That is a real good time right there. Yep. I don't really like the fishing games where you can see underwater like that. I really don't. Oh, there we go. Oh. I really don't like the fishing games like that. Now this, I could absolutely get behind fishing games like this. Where is he? Oh, he's putting up a fight. Well, yeah, 4 pounds of cutthroat trout. Oh man, hey, we're making some pretty good money though, guys. Oh, we're going after that one. There we go. Let's get out there. We threw a little high. That's okay. All right. Go ahead and reel our slack in. I can't really. The bobber to me is kind of. So I have to look at the glass to the right of the fishing pole above the green wheel thingy. There we go. We got him. Yeah. Heck yeah. Fishy. Beautiful. Well, he's above $10. Remember, you know, I got that thing $10. So, all right, let's go right back out here because they were absolutely teasing it. Ah, there he is. Kind of bring it in. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, when the bobber gets further than say 60, 70 feet, it's hard for me to see the bobber in the actual screen versus the little bubble thingy. So there we go. There we go. Got another feisty one. Heck yeah. Come on in here. To Chiefy. Oh, that little bitty thing. All right, let's go ahead and throw that on the experience tree. All right, see, where was he? Somewhere in this area, I believe, is where that one we saw flopping. Okay, we'll get him. Yep. Like I said, this is a nice little spot, fishies. Now we can absolutely walk around the lake if y'all want to. There we go. Yep. I know this almost seems too easy, but like I said, I didn't want to sit here and bore y'all with realism because if I'm not catching fish, you're not having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Oh, there you go. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Boop! Right where he was at. Oh, and he jumps over there. Let me get a sip of this Southern Pecan coffee. I like how you can see the bobble. We got one on. Do we? No, we don't. Do we? No, we didn't. Oh, that is my bad. I thought we had one. I was seeing things. That is my bad, guys. I was seeing things. All right. We're gonna catch this fishy right here. We're absolutely gonna catch this fishy. Yep, we are gonna catch this fishy. I don't even know how many fishies I caught. Now whenever you do like a multiplayer, whether it's private or open to the world and all that stuff, every time you catch a fish, um, it shows top left in the chat what you caught, how much it weighs, and all that stuff. Ooh, I tell y'all what, catching all this fish is making me hungry. I don't know about y'all, but it is absolutely making me hungry. Alright, we got 12 more bases left. Okay. So we know where all the fishes is at today. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Make sure that's all tightened up. Alright. Here, fishy. Fishy. I do want to do some cat fishing. Which I think you got to do that in another lake. Oh, he's fixing to strike. I mean, that almost looks like you're really at the lake right there, guys. It looks real good. There we go. He's on there. Every time we reel in the fish, we do get a little bit of experience from reeling in the fish. So we don't have to put fish in experience, but I figured I'd give myself just a small challenge. And if it's below $10, I did say $10 or below, and we would 10 and below. So he goes to experience. We're almost. So for y'all, we're gonna go ahead and move to another spot around the lake. Now you can't run up the cliff and all that. You have to kind of stay around the lake. So let's go ahead and run over here. Oh, get hung up on that. You can't jump either. I'm gonna take y'all to the little creek over here. See the little creek over there? That's where we're gonna go. Right there. This right up on top of here, this is a good little spot right here also. Yep, that's a good little spot right there too. So, yep. But I said I was going to take y'all to the creek, so we're going to take y'all to the little creeky over here. And we're going to run around the thing over here. All right, so here's a little creek that feeds into the don't that look good, guys? Crystal clear. Now you can't drop a pole in there and expect, because it hit an obstacle. So now what you can do, we're gonna kind of stand over here. What you can do, if you right click, you can throw your bait out there. Like, where's it at? The line broke because of tension. Alright, well, okay. That was the thing. Alright. Now there are some fishes over here too. Now if you look, like right here, it gives you the map of where you're at, and it shows you where the good fishing spots are. And you can actually teleport to these locations whenever you are not in the fishing spot like I'm at. All right, let's just, there we go. We got it. Oh, we got him. There we go. And now in real life, I do know that fish love to be right there where fresh water fills into, especially if this is churning up a bunch of bubbles, then you absolutely will find fairly good sized fish there because it's rich in oxygen and food that comes in from down there. So let's pay attention to what we're doing. Okay. But yep, these are my little fishy spots right here. Oh, there's one right beside us. Right there. Let's kind of tighten our line up by turning a little bit to the right here. A little bit more. And he should find our hook. They love flies out here. They absolutely love flies. So we've been actually doing really, really good on our little fishing trip. I don't know. Yeah, we're just waiting for a bite. It's got a little fog, but that's absolutely beautiful sunset. Okay. The birds in the sky back there in the sunset. It's so cool. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're at 592. We're going to go right over here on that side. And we're going to cast right over there. Well, close enough. Not exactly where I wanted to get, but close enough. I got to sneeze. Zoom in so you can see the cork. I still got to sneeze. Excuse me. I don't have an actual mute button on my microphone, so I can't mute my microphone real easy. So, and I think I got to sneeze again. Yep. There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. Yeah, is it a small one or a big one? We're getting kind of spoilt to the biggies. I've never caught that many big fish in here like that, and I certainly haven't reeled a 8-pounder in here like that. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Yeah, I certainly haven't ever reeled an 8-pounder in. I mean, I'm pretty sure I caught one, but just hadn't reeled in because never got him landed, so I couldn't tell you what type of fishy I had coming in and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nice one right here. Oh yeah, we're doing good, guys. We're doing real good. He's fighting it. He is fighting it. Come on in here, little guy. Oh, he a little bitty old feller. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, we're almost at 700, guys. We're almost at 700. Let's try over that way. Yeah, let's see what we got over there. Nice, good, tight line. Okay. Seems like when you zoom in, it really brings out the texture and the environment. Oh, I think we got a little nibble. Yep. There it is. There it is. Really, man. Really, man. I tell you what, we ain't going hungry on this fishing trip. That is a fact. The little almost 2-pounder. There we go. Now, I think you can see. No, that's the encyclopedia. Let's see. Leaderboard. I think that pulls off the internet when you pull up the leaderboard. I think that pulls off the actual internet on that. Let's see. Friends. You can invite people to your game at any given time. I have a really short friends list. Alright, skills. Okay, this tells you the experience, how much money you have, time spent, 34 minutes caught, 25 fish, a total of 84.57 pounds of fish, fights 25, 100% won, biggest specimen, cutthroat trout, 8.8 pounds. That is crazy. All right, let's see. What else do we want to? Let's go with casting strength and low prices. Okay, casting strength allows us to cast out there further. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Look how clear that is. That is beautiful. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Where's the Z key? There's the Z key. I mean, it's like you can see the bottom. It's like you're looking through the water and you can see the bottom of the water. Or the bottom in the water. The bottom of the water. Words, phrases. Absolutely. I'm working on getting me a bigger TV. Oh. There we go. We got you. Come on. We almost at 700. This right here will probably put us over at 700. No. All right. Experience. Remember? That's what we said. Oh. There we go. All right. We got 5 more baits left. So. Really? Oh, he's running. He's running. There he goes. He tried to go back up the shore. Ooh, that is a beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. I mean, look at that coloring. I mean, that's absolutely nice. All right, so we got 700. All right, so now we're going to start working on our skills. And we're going to start leveling up those. Heck yeah. Oh, that was a good hit right there. He took it and ran with it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start throwing all these beautiful, fine specimens. We're going to take a long shot out that way. Oh, yeah, that's a good little spot just the right side of that rock. Nice. Let's go ahead and just kind of reel some slack out. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got 3 more baits left. And once we hit 0 baits, then we'll have to do some shopping. There. Oh yeah. He's big. He's big. Oh, you're gonna go back this side of the rock? Okay. Well, come on with it. There we go. Yeah. He's swimming toward us. That's why we don't have no tension on it, because he's swimming toward us. All right. T90, little feller. All right, let's go out that way. That's a good little spot, I think. Yeah, see, we was catching the bigger ones over there on that other rock. Over there, if we're to be honest. Now, if you look at the tip of my pole, right there in the bottom of that teardrop, that's where your cork's always... Oh, shit. Wasn't paying attention. That's always where your cork's going to be, is in that little teardrop of that circle out there. Oh, he's fighting. He's fighting. Oh, yeah. Could you imagine if they put rumbles on mices? Heck yeah. Alright. One more fishy. And then we're out of bait. We'll have to do some shopping. We like shopping, guys. We love shopping on this channel. Absolutely. I think... Oh, I pulled it too mature. Let's go over here. There we go. This one swam right under our cork. There he is. He's playing. He's swimming around it. I think the bait is like $2 a piece. Oh, that's got to be a small one right there. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, my. That is a beautiful, beautiful fishy. All right, so we are out of bait. If you look, see top right corner, you see the big glass looking thing that's got a hook turned over here in the grass, so you can see it. And right below that, see they don't have nothing. It's because we're out of bait. So we have to go shopping for some baits, guys. Remember what I said about baits? They love their flies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, hell, it counts it for you, Chief. What are you doing? All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw that on there. We're going to equip. I'm not sure what these right here are. I don't know what those are. Let's go ahead and buy us. We are level 4. Okay, so we can go ahead and look at our little fishy thingies. That's a level 7. That's a level 7. That's level 5. Ooh, I like that red. I really do like that red. I do. I like that red. All right. All right. So how much are you for you? That's size, spinning, durability, 22 pounds, drag precision, line capacity. What do we got going on here? Let's so the red one is 1600, 22, 7 and 10, 394. What is this one? Okay. How much is that red one again? Let's go down here. And it is 460. Let's go ahead and buy it, guys. Let's go ahead and get that. And let's see. Can we sell? No, we cannot sell our original equipment. Now, we got us a line. We got $180. That's absolutely $200. Let's go ahead and grab this one right here. Because I actually like that. That's really beautiful looking. So let's go ahead and grab that one. Okay, so now that leaves us with that many. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our old stuff. We're going to put it on slot 2. because you can select 1 through 5. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go to our reels. And we're going to equip that on slot 2. Okay. It will get us another character. And then this is the set that we're using right here. So now what we need to do is we need to get some money so we can get us some floats. Because I really like this guy right here. I don't know if it's because it's bright yellow or what, but alright, so we are ready to go again. So let's go ahead and move spots. Remember our lake? Let's teleport back over here where I know. My God, that is just so gorgeous. Look at that, how gorgeous that is, guys. I'll just sit here for a minute. That is absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let's get to fishing because we got some money to make. Alright. Let's zoom in. Let's reel a line in. Alright. Because this is where we was catching those big, was it like minimum 3 pounds and plus? So let's just go ahead and get this little sweet honey hole again. Oh, that was right by our court too. There we go. Bam. All right. So now we're just going to start selling fishies because we are going to, what I say we was going to, we're going for the fishing line. Yeah, we're going for the fishing line and the cork. But I don't remember how much the cork is. The cork is, I call it cork. This is more like a cork, if I'm to be honest. Ooh. That's a big freaking bobber. Okay, okay. But, yeah. So we're just out equipping our gear. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some more baits. While we're at it, let's go ahead and get some more flies because they're only $2 a piece. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now let's kind of get right here. There we go. All right, let's zing it. There we go. That's what we call zinging it, guys. I don't know why. It's just a thing. All right. I mean, look at that. Absolutely looks real. There's that. Sounds like a bear coming up behind us or something. Okay. What are we going to bring in now? We got to make some money. There we go. Oh, easy there, Chief. We don't want to break our line. He's coming to us. Oh, he's just saying, you know what? Just go ahead and bring me in. Oh, my. We ain't going to talk about that number. Hold on. I got to get a picture of that for some people. Yes. Oh my goodness. Shit. Ah. We'll go ahead and remember if it's $10 or hey, what are you over here making all kinds of ruckus for? We'll just oh wow, they're all over here. Alright, let's zoom in. We're gonna catch this little guy over here making all that noise. Yeah, we are. We're gonna catch him. Yep, we're fixing to catch him. We're fixing to catch him. You watch, we sit here for 10 minutes and not a bite. But he's sure over here making some noise though, wasn't he? Oh, got him. Ooh, I think he's gonna be a big one, guys. The way he's acting, he's gonna be a big one. 3 pounds. Yep. Good. Perfect. Well, I mean, it's not a perfect size. I don't know if there's really any such thing as a perfect size. And his buddy was over here. So we're going to catch him too. Zoom in. Got him. Oh, he's absolutely fighting it. There he is. Nice. Yeah, we got to make our money back, peoples. All right. Oh, there we go. It's another victim. I meant volunteer. Boop. Right on top of him. Haha. Z button. There you are. Oh, there he is over there to the right. That's crazy. Heck yeah. So sometimes you just need to just take a break from life and just go on a little fishing trip. Fishing with Chief. We get a sip of this coffee again. Quite naturally, I'm going to get a fish as soon as I take a drink of my coffee. I've literally got a coffee cup in my left hand, a mouse in my right hand. All right, let's take a little look, see at our skill points. Hunter Vision. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and grab. Ooh, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab the more experience, guys. That's just too tasty of a thing. Zing it out there. Alright. So however many baits you have is however many fish you can actually catch. Because it's usually one bait per fishy. So just keep that in mind. One bait per fishy. So one thing I've learned is you absolutely can reel smaller. Oh. We got a bite. Oh, another hit. You know you wanna. Take it. Give it a little tap. Got him. So obviously we know that we can be catching. Oh, he's so cute. Itty video thing. Remember, if it's under $10, it goes to that. I am curious. We'll come back to this. Let's go to here. It'll load out. Let's go. That's a DLC. Remember when we went back, we could have went there for $1. Okay, so that must have been a glitch. All right, so it's $100 to, but we need to unlock this guy right here, this auger. We need to unlock that before we can go there. Okay. Now I did get this one. However, you need to buy all kinds of new gear and stuff like that for striped bass, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, black crappie, bluegill, channel catfish. Uh, and then right here, I really want to check out this little pond right here because it reminds me of home. Uh, but that's $400 for that one. And then what is that? That's pike, perch. What is that? Backel, omel, and then sturgeon, and then whitefish. And then I'm not sure. I guess that's like a winter lake. But then I want to try this one right here also. Which here's where you can get some channel catfish, grass carp. Now, grass carp and channel catfish get pretty big, but we got to be level 7 before we can get that. So, and I don't know how much that. What is that? Atchafalaya Basin. That almost sounds like that's a name from Louisiana. And then that right there looks interesting right there. That's a river. See, I've not been to none of these places yet. And then that's, I think, gonna be around Florida-ish. Maybe California, Oregon, maybe. It doesn't say where it's at. And then you can go out on the ocean and all that stuff. We'll get to that, in due time. And if I'm to be honest, guys, so far I have absolutely been enjoying this game that I'm seriously thinking about getting some DLC. Electric catfish, Vundu catfish, African catfish, red-breasted tilapia. Interesting. Wow. Amazon River. What could possibly go wrong there? Alligator gar. Now, alligator gar does live in the United States also. Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Texas, especially over in Texas and Louisiana. Oh, Thailand, interesting. Alright, so are we getting back to coming around to the Florida Keys? Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back into our little thing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch this to multiplayer private room, and I'll show you what I was talking about, how the chat, it'll actually do your chat, and it'll show you everything you catch at the top left hand of your in your screen, which absolutely let's go wander back over here to our little fishing spot. Okay, let's get right over here by a rock. We're gonna sit on a rock, guys. Yep, there we go. Nope, get out of the water. All right, so it shows that I'm connected. Okay, go ahead and catch that little feller. There you go. All right, zoom in. Now you see up the top left it says show and hold chat. Now watch, it'll keep a tally of our fishies over there for us, which is really good stuff. Oh, that's a screenshot moment right there. All right, let's see. O to hide information. F2 to hide chat. We got it. We got it. Perfect. There's that little guy. I'm screenshotting. You can hear it screenshotting and see it in the bottom. All right, let's experience that. All right, let's see. Was it F2 for chat and then O to unhide information? All right, let's go. All right, let's let the line stop wiggle waggling for just a second. I'll show you what I was talking about. I think that where the line hangs down, well, it ain't gonna finish wiggle wagging, but I think about right there is, I'm almost certain that where your line is hanging down from the top of the screen, that's pretty much where you're going to cast at. So now if you look in our chat over there, it says Master Chief caught cutthroat trout weight 0.99 pounds. And that's a good little way to keep uh, um, your count for your fishies up where you can see it. Oh, he's going to take us around the rock. Yeah, he's around the rock. Good deal, we got him. Good deal, we got him. He's trying to swim our way, so we're kind of turning to keep him from swimming in, because if he swims toward us, he will absolutely break the hook. Oh, there we go. We're graduating. So all the baby ones are over there. So we need to go ahead and stay over here to our left. So let's go that side. Right there. Perfect. All right, so guys, I'm gonna go grab a cup of fresh coffee. I don't think that my mic works. Yeah, no, I don't have my headset mic hooked up in OBS yet. So if you give me a few-minute break, I gotta go take my medicines and get a fresh cup of coffee and all that stuff. So I will be right back, guys. All right, we are back with a fresh cup of coffee. Okay, adjust my pit loads real quick. Give me just a second. I'm old. I have to set up pillows. It's a thing. Because when I stream, I have the privilege of sitting on my couch whenever I stream. So I'm seeing a lot of yellow and red over there at OBS. Come here, Mousy. OBS Studios, like it's missing a bunch of frames and stuff like that. Here, I just reset it, so. But yep, here's the OBS right here. So see how, but it's uploading at that. But apparently I missed a lot of data or something like that. But yeah, here's the chat, which I can't get it to zoom in. Maybe whenever I first, actually, maybe it allows me to do that whenever I'm before I live stream. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, see where it shows that I'm missing right there. It shows that I'm missing. That's the drop frame rates right there. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but and I can reset that 100 times and it still doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and throw OBS back over here in this little corner on the other monitor. Let's go ahead and move that over. There we go. And let's go back to our fishing. Alright, let's go fishing. Alright, did I zoom in? Nope, there we go. Absolute gorgeously stunning view. Let's go ahead and zoom our slack in. Alright. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I don't think there's no catfish in this lake. There we go. We got him. What did I say we was going for? Money or experience? What did I say we was going? I don't even remember now. No, he's putting up a fight. Didn't we get like a thing where we could oh, that's a nice one right there. Didn't I say I'm almost certain we got a thing right here. See fish underwater for 3 seconds. Now, is that how do we change that view? Let's throw our fishing pole out there. Alright, zoom in and then we can do that. That's neither here nor there. Alright, so reset throw, space reel out, flashlight zoom, which we should be zoomed. See, I don't see no fishies. Do y'all? Yeah, I'm not seeing no fishies. Oh, he got it. Heck yeah, we wasn't even paying attention. There we go. Somehow or another, our little thingy. Oh, you video feller. So is that a? Let's look in our controls and see if that's a thing. Cast near, reel in, reel out, turn, drag off, pump. That's the set the thing. Drag, increase reel speed, decrease throw, ground bait. What is ground bait? I don't know what that is, so that's G. Interesting. Hunter vision H. Alright, so let's H. I don't see no hunter vision. It's supposed to happen for 3 seconds. I ain't seeing it. Do y'all see it? I'm pushing H. I'm wearing H out. Nope. I ain't seeing H, guys. Yeah, I am not seeing H. I'm pushing it. I'm spamming the crud out of it. I ain't seeing. Oh, what's G? G something about ground bait. I don't even know what ground bait is. See, I don't know everything about this game. Oh, you know what? I'm not losing no frame rates now. Well, I'm getting 70. Oh, shit, I didn't realize there's a fish on there. I'm over here looking at OBS, and I'm fixing to lose a fish. It's going to be a 10-pounder. Oh, he's fighting it. She's gonna be at least 4 pounds. I said at least 4 pound fishy. Yeah, at least 4 pounds. And I actually in real life set my drags to. I absolutely set my drags to almost hardly any drag at all. And then I adjust it as needed be, because if you have like a fairly decent sized fish on there, you absolutely, they will drag that whole line out to the end of the spool and absolutely snap your line off your spool. I've had it happen several times last year alone. So we do set it up depending on each fish, and then I have a setting to where I can't underset it. I would say it's probably on a scale of 1 to 50, 1 being 0 being no drag at all, and then 50 being it's like a break. It's not going to have any drag on it, and they'd snap the line if the fish is big enough. I set mine on about 3 or 4, and then adjust it accordingly as needed as I reel in, depending on which fish it is. Then I set it back to like 3 or 4. I'd have to look at my rod and reels to see. Nice little 3-pounder. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going after 400, something like that. All right, let's go over that direction now. Yeah, I think it's 400. I think is what I said was go. Yeah, well, we can't look at it while we're playing with the pieces. All right, let me sip this coffee so I can get me a bite. Alrighty then. So if we get another 8-pounder again, we're going to keep it. Because I'm not sure what keeping it actually does. I've never kept a fishy. So if it's above 8-pounders, we're going to keep it, guys, okay? Okay. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. You watch this here be a 12-pounder. I'll be like, OMG. Yeah. I really do like that red and white on our reel. I really do like that. That's a nice little color. That's a 4-pounder. We are at $223. Alright, so we saw a lot of fishes right here. Y'all saw them, I saw them, we all saw them. We're hiding behind the cattails or whatever you want to call those things. They don't see us. Shh, if we be very, very quiet, they won't see us. Was that an Animaniacs cartoon? I can't remember. It's a little red-headed girl on Animaniacs back in the 90s. And every time she got a pet, she would literally squeeze the life out of the pet. Oh, I drew it too soon. And the poor pet would be sitting there struggling for dear life. And every time she saw the she would always hug and squeeze the poor life out of the little critter. And she'd always, I'm gonna love on him, hug on him, call him George. And then there's a few episodes that I remember that she's like, we're gonna be very, very quiet, sneak up on him. He won't know we're here. Yep. Alright, let's go over there by the rock. Close enough. We're hiding behind this rock. They can't see us. Haha. Alright, let's get another sip of that coffee. See, I think this here's my favorite little get in the fish spot, because if you notice, they're all fairly good size all the way around. They're fairly good size. Ooh, that bird was loud in my ear. Yep. That bird was loud in my ear. I swear he drove by and landed on my shoulder, yelled in my ear, and flew off. Because I've got my headset on, so I don't disturb the neighbors because it's nighttime here. And while I live in the camper, I have the thinnest walls, so with Booker farts really good, it disturbs the neighbors. I'm sure. No, I don't think it does that, but all right. Let's see. Let's go on that side of the rock. Sling it. All right. So we are losing no frame rates now. We're getting absolutely our best bang for our buck for frame rates and live stream and all that stuff. So you should not see any lag whatsoever if you saw any lag earlier. Oh, I just turned the volume down. Shit. Oh, there we go. I turned my head on the pillow and the pillow got the sound. Sorry. Oh shit. I'm paying with my headset and not even paying attention to my fishing. I'm gonna lose the biggest fish out of this lake. Yeah. Yep, all 1.63 pounds of them. The biggest fishy in the lake. Alright, let's go to the edge of that rock. Right there. In that area somewhere. There we go. We're going to get that big fish. It is absolutely going to wrap our line around that rock or something. I don't even know if that's a thing, if I'm to be honest. I don't even know. Yep, I don't even know. So, let's see. Remind me to take y'all to my alien supermarket thingy and all that stuff. There is quite a nice little hustle because you got to do jet fuel or spaceship fuel. Oh, he's so cute. All right, so the small ones are over there on that side of the rock. We're gonna aim toward that rock over there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Zing. I wish that you could zoom in and it would say zoomed in, but we work with it. We work with it. So, yep. A little bit left to the rock. I actually wanted to go right that direction, but you know, we work with what we got. It happens. It's like something might be, maybe. No, I think that's just the waves, the wind. I think that's what that is. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just the waves and the wind. Oh, it's going to rain on us. Oh, wow. Y'all get to see it rain. Now, the rain, they could have done a little bit better on the detail on the rain. But, I mean, you can still see it on the lake, so that's good. You know. That is real good. I got him. You just come on over here to the bank. Come on. Yep, come on. Come on. Yep, just swim with me. Work with me. Yep, there you go. Just come on in. Yep. 2 pounds. All right, we are at 297. Let's go try that. And that's going to get us to the closer. I mean, close enough. There we go. We got the slack out of our line. Let's go ahead and get a sip of the coffee so I can catch a fish while I'm trying to drink it. fishy. Fish on. What was that? It was a show that every time they caught a fish, they would yell "fish on." I can't remember what that show was, but they would fish on. I don't remember what that show was. So I am going to scratch my ear real quick. So y'all get to hear it rain. Yay. So if I'm going to get wet, y'all going to get wet too, guys. Share the wealth, don't you see? Absolutely share the wealth. So I will turn that down just a little bit because it is kind of loud in my ear. There we go. We'll turn it down like that. I don't know if it turns it down on your side, but it turns it down on my side. So hopefully it ain't raining too loud for y'all. I won't know until I go back and watch the video. And yes, I do go back and watch the videos. Oh, nice little 4-pounder. That's good supper right there. It's just pretty fishies. All right, that brings us to 331. Oh, we're gonna catch that little guy right there. He's making an awful lot of noise. Boop, right there. Awful lot of noise to be right there in front of us. He brave little feller. Yeah, he is. We're gonna get him. I still ain't figured out that whole hunter vision stuff where you can see the fishies. I don't see the fishies. Let's change view and then try that. Nope, nothing in there either. So I don't know. Maybe it's bugged, or maybe we're not doing it right. I don't know. Maybe we gotta buy a pair of goggles or something. I don't know. We'll have to YouTube it or something. Because I'm thinking you're supposed to be able to see the fish under the water. And I know we put a point in it, so we got the first level of it. So, yeah, you know, I'm curious to know. The hook is proper size. Wait for a bite. Yep, we are. We absolutely is. Because it don't take long for him to bite. Oh, there you go. See? Remember that fish that was right there making all that racket? That 3.25 pounds? Yes, let's go ahead and sell that. We're making our way on up to 400, guys. Let's go to... Right there's always been a really good spot. Zing! There we go. Alright, do we have... Yep. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's try this. H. No. That don't do anything. Alright, let's before we get excited, let's go back and look at our things and make sure. Alright, equipment. Increased line. Oh, I did not know that was a thing. Minus and negative or equal. Oh, okay. Guys, I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, use chat, show high chat, hunter vision is H key. Alright, let's make it H key again. Underwater camera flashlight, zoom. Interesting. Alright, so I don't know how deep we're actually fishing, but apparently we're gonna experiment with that here once we get our reel back in. Yeah. Reel our slack in. I didn't know we could change the depth of our fishing, and I'm not sure if it gives you a little meter or whatever. I don't know. We're absolutely going to try that. I mean, whatever this depth is obviously we are. There he is. I mean, see, we're doing really, really, really good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sell him. All right. All right, that is float line length. Okay, you know what? Let's try 30 inches and see what we got. And see what that does. I still ain't got that H key working for the 100 depth or whatever. Maybe we don't have enough or whatever. So we're going 30 inches deep. Actually 30 inches, that's 2 foot. It's 24 inches and 2 foot. And we're at 30. It's just almost roughly 2.5. Oh, you know what? We might be at a good little depth of 32. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, guys. We got 2 more baits left, so we can go ahead and get that $400 license, or we can go ahead and fish out our 2 little flies. Let's go ahead and fish out our 2 little flies and get some more money. That 30 inches, see, we're actually in a total of 3 foot deep water, and we're fishing 30 inches from the top of the cork. So, yeah. Yeah, we got this. So, 25, 26, 27, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, yeah, 2.5 foot. Oh, man. I got excited, guys. Premature. I reeled it in, snatched it premature. I saw him wiggling with it. Get a sip of that coffee. Just hit that zoom button. Yeah, I got excited. I snatched it before I was ready. Yep. I snatched it before I was ready. That is totally my bad. My bad. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. So basically, we're at 3 foot. We're fishing 2.5 feet, so we're only 6 inches above the bottom. That's what I was trying to figure out earlier. Okay, so we're almost bottom fishing, but we're not. That's good to know. That is good to know. 'Cause all your big fishes go. There we go. All your big fishes sometimes are going to be closer to the bottom on cool days, which 68 degrees, they would be somewhere around the shallow on 68 degrees, actually, if I'm to be honest. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh my gosh, no. So let's go ahead and raise our back up to 30 centimeter, which is almost 12 inches, because it's 68 degrees, and those fish will absolutely be closer to the top because of the warmth. But now, when the colder it is, the deeper they are. The warmer it is, the more shallow they are. If that makes any sense. Or at least that's how it was on the lake last year when me and my friends went fishing on the lake. Roughly around 60 degrees or so, the fish would be close to they'd be in the shallow end of the lake. If the temperature changed or it rained or whatever, they'd scatter and go toward the deep ends of the lake. There we go. So So let's just see if that made a difference. So we went from 2.5 feet to 12 inches. Wow. Itty bitty feller. Itty bitty feller. Alright, so we have no more baits. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the other lake. Which is $400 for a fishing license, I think is what it was. I think it's that one right there. That's 500, 600. Okay, you got to be level 7 for that. So yeah, it was definitely the other one with the dock. All right. So let's say mirror carp, grass carp, channel catfish. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do that as a private room. Now, you know, if you want to play, just let me know. Hey, Chief, I want to play. You got to be on my friend's Steam list and all that stuff. Get a sip of that fine coffee, and we gotta. Ooh. Shit, I forgot what kind of fish is coming this lake again. All right, grass carp. Let's see, mirror carp. Let's see what kind of baits for mirror carp. Bull trout. Let's see, do we see any channel catfish? Oh, okay, channel catfish. Look, you're fine, sir. No, lay down, knock it off, and behave. Crescent carp or whatever. Booker's over there just. All right, so let's go ahead and get our flies again. Let's spend all of our money on flies because we can't afford nothing else. Okay. Now I'm not sure where to go, so let's start at 1. Okay, let me turn the air conditioner on for Booker because he thinks he's about to melt to death. So give me just a second, guys. No. Of course, it's gonna rain on us. Why wouldn't it? I'm just saying. Not that it happened. All right. Move that back just a little bit. I have a little bit of breathing room. All right. Let's see. Where's the lake? Oh, the lake is that way. All right. Let's go catch us some fishies, guys. What? I didn't bait my hook. Yeah, I did. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Ooh, hey. Let's get out here on this dock right here. All right. Let's see. Channel cat. Let's drop that down to 30 inches. Okay. Because I'm not sure how deep it is here. And we're going to try to catch us some channel cat. So the water, it says it's 3 foot. How deep is it really? Doesn't say. Interesting, but this is definitely a fish farm pond if you ever saw one. So let's see if we can recoup some money. Oh, did I just see a bump? Or am I seeing things? I have to admit, this reminds me of Louisiana right here. I think that was me when I tilted my Oh, I gotta reset my drag, my reel speed. There we go. All right, we're just waiting on the fishies. We're at. Oh, oh, got him. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Oh, there we got a carp. Woo-hoo-hoo, we got a carp. Oh, we're throwing that on the experience because it was only $1. All right, but yeah, I look around. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Just stunningly beautiful. It reminds me of my. Oh, you know what? Let's go. Let's go ahead and bring our line up to. 18.9, I believe it's gonna be. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's go down to the bank right here. I still ain't got my still ain't seeing no fishies. I can see the bottom of the lake. Yeah, I don't know if that's, maybe we don't have it high enough. I really don't know, guys. I really just don't know. So if you know in the comments fields, the comment fields, throw it down there and let me know, because I don't know. I've been pushing the key. Oh, oh, got him. All right, what are we bringing in now? A little bitty one, a little bitty feller. Ain't even a 50-cent piece. Oh, well. We're not going to get no experience out of them, so we're just going to go ahead and sell them. We'll make an exception on that one, guys. You ain't getting no experience out of that one. So let's go over here in the grass. Let's go over here in that and see what we got. There we go. That was funny. Like, you don't get no experience for that, little guy. Nope. You don't get no experience at all. That was funny. But we got $3. $3 is $3. That'll buy us some crickets. You know, every little bit helps. That was funny. Yep, that was funny. He put up a pretty good little fight at first, though. I wonder if we can't get maybe a bigger hook. What do y'all think? Maybe we can get a bigger hook and see if that right there worked. Oh, I think I'm reeling in the minnow right here too. Yeah, I'm reeling in a little minnow right here too. Yeah, a little bit old feller. Yeah. That's a chub. I think we would call that shad. But he made the cut. So let's see. I'm thinking. So if I press, yeah, I'm not seeing no fishies in the water. Yeah, I'm not seeing fish in the water. All right, let's see how much hooks are. So if we get, that's the small hook that we got. If we get that guy right there, maybe we can get bigger fishies. I don't know. I don't know, but we are absolutely going to get some more bait, though, because we need some more bait. Oh, my gosh. Flies are... Oh, I got... Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's get some maggots. And let's try some maggots here. Let's get out of that. Get in there. And then let's equip that with some maggots. And see what the maggots do. I know it sounds gross. All right. let's see. It's 82 degrees. Let's. That is the wrong button, Chief. Let's take that down to 90 inches for science. And see how deep the lake actually is. So that's 7.5 feet deep. Okay, so let's see what we can get off of some maggots. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Is it big, small, or what? Oh, that is a brim. That's a... Well, that don't really look like a brim. That kind of looks like a freshwater drum is what that guy looks like. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell him because we got to keep our bait going. So let's go ahead and sell it back out there. Alright, there's our... Definitely reel our slack in. So we're at roughly 7.5 feet. 6. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, oh. Or is that the right waves on the water? Wow. Shit, I'm looking at him flip and flop and all that, and I didn't realize my shit was underwater, guys. Okay. Nice. Like I said, that right there looks like what we would call a shad in real life. That's what that guy looks like. So we're going to go ahead and sell him. We're getting our bait money. All right. Now, let's go a little bit deeper. Let's go... Well, that's as deep as we can absolutely go. Let's aim toward that tree over there. Send it. So we're at 8.5 feet. So 8.5 feet is as deep as we can fish, apparently. I didn't realize this was a thing. The fish are absolutely on top of the water. You hear them splashing all around us. You saw them splashing all around us. They're teasing us, guys. They're teasing us. Okay, got another one. Got another one. Heck yeah. You're a little deep for your little small fry self, little guy. You normally do not see little fishies like that 8 feet deep. Normally it's not a thing because he's no experience, but we can sell it for $3. Yeah. All right. So look at that. Maybe that's what it is you can see the fish for 3 seconds. So let's just kind of throw that right there. Yep, let's just see what we got right there. 'Cause apparently that's where all the fishies are. Flopping across the top of the water, teasing us, saying, "Here, come get me. Here I am." All right, well, yep, see, there he is. Yep. Of course, I'm not sure. I think the hotter it gets, the deeper. I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay, well, come on in, fishy. Come on in, fishy. That's another big shad thing right there. So that's a 2-pound chub. I don't know how big chub actually get. It's 1.5 foot long. You know, you'd think 1.5 foot long it'd be at least. Well, actually it is 2 pounds. All right. Let's go ahead and sell him. All right. Let's see. We got one more grub. Let's go ahead and go out that way. Okay. And zoom in. There's that fish. You see that fish right at the top of the water? There he is. He's right there. I saw him. Yeah. So I'm not sure what would be the best bait. Like I said, guys, I'm winging this myself. I'm absolutely winging this. Got him. Oh, he is fighting. He's running. Oh, 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 where you going? Come on over here to the dock. We got to talk. Wow. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to keep him. Yeah, we're going to keep that little feller. All right, so no bait. Let's go back to our flies. And let's try that. Okay. I'm not sure what's on those other hooks. I honestly, I don't know. All right. So let's try our flies. And see what we get in with those little guys. Well, I thought I seen a fishy. Alright. Our line is tight. Apparently the fish are absolutely flipping. And it's 7:25 in the morning. If it was in the afternoon, it'd be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so forth and so on. So it's when you see up the clock, top right hand of the screen, we're actually here at 7:30ish in the morning. There was a 30ish there. Wow, there goes that fishy. Okay, what do we got right here? What do we got? What is this little guy right here? Really? All right. So let's since those guys are right here, let's take our line to like what is it, 11 inches, almost 12, and let's see. And we were seeing them what right here, somewhere right there. So let's just see if they really are serious about getting caught. We're just gonna see, because we're only a foot in the water. Oh. Experience. Really? Really? I am curious. So we need some money, because I'm curious. Here, I'll show you real quick. All right, so we got casting. These right here are like bait casting. So fly, no, casting, which lures, which would be spoons. So what would that? Oh, oh, I've got one. But what do you go on? You are... Okay, hold on. Let's catch this fishy real quick and we'll see. I didn't realize I had one, guys. Okay, that little minnow right there. See him at the tip of my rod? He's going to get my stuff and he's going to go. There he goes. We'll just reach out there and grab him real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and sell that little guy. Bait fish is what we would call that. Alright, so this right here, what do I need to put him on? Suitable for weighing? That is a spoon. Best for rainbow trout, brown trout, bull trout, cutthroat trout, whitefish, greater, what else? Bluegill, black crappie. Largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, spotted bass. But what kind of reel do I need with that? It doesn't say what kind of reel this is. Alright, so let's go back to our spinners. Do we have any spinners? No. So that would be a spinner. What kind of reels? That would be our spinning reels. Let's go back to our baits, our lures. Let's see, spinners. Let's do a for science buy and what kind of where's our lures? Where's our lures? Lures. Spoons? Nope. Lures. There we go. Can we? Oh, I don't think. There we go. All right. Okay, so now I think we're set up, guys. Let's zing it. All right. So none of that. All right. Let's try it. I'm in real life. You can fish all around the dock. Oh, you sapsucker. This might be where I need to set my reel to slow. Let's see, what is it? F. There we go. A nice good slow. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do number 2. Let's see. We're gonna see. This is the first time I ever played with one of these lures in the game, so you know more about it than I do. We're gonna try it though. All right. Let's see. Zing it that way. Zing. Get it caught in the. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop it on low. Low. I guess I'm working this particular bait right. I don't know. That one act like he wanted it. Look at y'all all out there. All right, let's zing it that way. I said, I don't know when's a good time to fish or not, but we're going to try it. I don't even know whenever I'll get a fish on here either. I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating, peoples. The fish right there, guys. Y'all see that? I'm trying to entice me to run off. That little dirty joker. Alright, well, let's see. Let's go that way. I don't know if they even bite on this in this lake. I really don't. I'm really concentrating. Go ahead and kick it up a nickel and see. I'll tell you what, I ain't getting the fish that I want to get though. I'm telling you right now. I ain't getting nothing. Alright, so we tried it. Wasn't our thing. So let's go ahead and go back to hooks. Hooks. We got 2 of those. Really? Let's go to our baits. Equip. Go to our floats. Equip. Let's see. Oh, that's where our bait was at, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. What else? What else? I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Really? No lure? My bad. Alright, let's go back to our flies and let's go 24 inches. Let's select spots. Let's go to number 6. Alright, let's run over here. You know what? Wow, we sound like a herd of hippos running on that. Let's throw it right over there, shall we? So this mode, this method right here is tried and proven. Tried and true, guys. Tried and true. Yep, it's tried and true. We already proven this method. Excuse me. There's the fishies. Oh, we got it. That's a chub. All right. Release him. And we don't have that much money. We might have to go back to the other lake, stock up on money. Oh. Here, fishy. Here, fishy. Where did he go? He was right there. Y'all saw him. He was right there. Where's he at? Oh, that little guy's absolutely gonna... Nope. What? Was it hung up on something? What was it? What was it? Oh, you dirty dog. I saw you. I saw him. He's like, no. I do see that fishy right there. So maybe that's the hunter site. Maybe that's what that is the hunter site. Alright. So maybe that's what they're talking about, is that right there. Okay. Well, we'll see. Yeah, look at the fish go crazy, guys. Look at them go crazy. What am I doing? I'm fixing to tangle some shit up. Is what I'm fixing to do. Yeah, I can't adjust the bobber or nothing like that because I gotta adjust that stuff. Okay. So I wonder why it didn't show all the fishes in the other lake jumping and bebop. Oh shit! Sitting here looking at all the fish jumping in the lake and almost let one get away from us, guys. So I think we're gonna have to go to the first lake and stock up on money. And then come back here with some... Oh, what are you? Oh, that's a new record right there. All right, well, we're going to keep... Yeah, we're going to keep him because he's a new record. All right, so let's go ahead and run out of here. Go back to the other lake. Because I'm not really impressed with that one. Rainbow trout, brook trout. And let's stock up on some money and stuffs like that. What do y'all think? Yeah? Alright, so what we're going to do, because it's broken, we're going to absolutely try this side of the lake. That's a nice little sweet spot right here also. Absolutely. And throw over there toward that bank. Let's see, we got 6 baits. Yeah. So let's go ahead and now that we know how to set our line deeper, let's set our line a little bit deeper, guys. Let's go with 98 inches, which I think was what, 7.5 feet, something like that. So we throw it out there 60, 70 feet. But now that we know how to do that, that's actually a thing. When we did see some fishies, y'all saw it. He was just swimming right there. So we're here to stock up on money because we know we can get some pretty big fishies in here. And maybe we need bigger hooks. Maybe that's why we couldn't. Oh my goodness, I think that's gonna be a big one, guys. I think that's gonna be a big one. I'm absolutely having to feather this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a big boy right there. I'll say 6 pounds. That's what I'm saying, guys. 6 pounds. What do y'all think? 6 pounds is what I'm going for. Let's see. Whoo! Nice. Noise. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. Let's stock up on flies. Let's go to the store. Let's get 20 of those. Okay, let's get some maggots too. Alright, so we got maggots and flies. Outstanding. Alright. My gosh, that was a beautiful little fish right there. Let's try that again. Yeah. Absolutely, that was a gorgeous one right there, guys. Oh, see, there's the fishy right there. Heck yeah. So I'm thinking the deeper you go, the bigger they are. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Oh, he's a fighter too. Yeah, I'm having to barely bump the reel in. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking the deeper you go, the bigger and better that it is. That's what I'm thinking. I'd say another 5 pounds. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. We're keeping him. We lost out on experience and money, but that's okay. That's okay. We got some records. Oh yeah. Beautiful little fishies. Alright, come on, fishy. Alright, now we gotta get serious though, guys. We gotta get some monies. Absolutely gotta get some money. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be at least a 5. No, yeah, a 5 pounder, 4 to 5, 5. No, it ain't. It's gonna be a baby. Well, all right. So let's go ahead and let's go over that direction, shall we? There we go. Go ahead and get a little doodad reeled in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's coming. We're gonna get a big one. A big one. A, oh, this is at least a 4 pounder. Yeah, this is at least a 4 pounder here too. No, I didn't. It's beautiful little guy though. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, well, all right. So let's try over that way. There we go. I guess we can go ahead and zoom in. Not that it really matters because you can't really tell. See, I was trying to look over there to see how long I'd been actually streaming for, but I don't see a time. Yeah, I don't see a time. Get our slack in. Oh, he hit that hard. That's gonna be a small one right there. I can tell because there's hardly any reeling in. Hardly any effort. It's gonna be, yep, the video thing. Alright, so let's go. Let's go over here and see what's happening this direction. $90. That's a good little spot. Nice little fishies. Oh, he's gonna be at least a pound. Yeah, he's gonna be at least a 4 pounder. Yeah. Yeah, he's putting up a fight. Okay. Okay, well, we need to start selling these big boys because we need some money, guys. We only got $32. So we need to start making some money. All right, let's go down the side right that way. There we go. So I'm guessing that the big boys are deeper. That's what I'm guessing. In the game, that's how it's gonna work out. Or that's how it's been working out. Mm-hmm. Reel our slack again. There we go. Oh, he's gonna be, I'd say 6 pounds. 6 pounds. I think I'm gonna be wrong though. I think I'm gonna be wrong. Yeah, oh, I was way off. Yeah, I was way off. Alright, so let's go back to our little honey hole right toward that rock out there. Zing! There we go. Good little cast right there. There we go. Our line is tight. So we're just getting them big ones right out that way. I said, I don't know if there's really any method to this or this is just the luck of the draw in this play session. Because like I said, I didn't never play in those other two sessions and get any fishies. That's going to be a little 3 pounder, 2 to 3 pounds. Yeah, little bitty old fry. Wow. No. He's not even that. Here comes the froggies. Here comes the froggies. And they're gone. And just like that, they're gone. Heck yeah. Okay, he's going to be a good 6 pounds. Yes. I can tell just by how I'm having to reel. He's going to be at least 6 pounds. No, he's going to be bigger. Well, not much bigger, but absolutely. Okay, so that's 6 pounds right there. Absolute beautiful fish. I really want some of this fish in real life to eat. They're real tasty, real good stuff. All right. You know what? We're going after you, big boy. Maybe. I think we went a little far and a little left. It's all right. We'll get him. We will absolutely get him. Oh, I got to stretch my right arm out. Starting to get a charter horse in it. Once I'm doing that, I'm going to end up missing the fishy. Oh, I think any second now. Any second now. Any second now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be another, I say 6 pounder. Yeah, I said another 6 pounder. Alright, so that's the trick. Well, no it's not. I thought it was the trick. Alright. So, well, guys, my right arm is starting to give me problems. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here, unfortunately. Only because my arm is giving me problems. If it wasn't for my arm, I would go ahead and continue streaming, but I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to make me some potatoes. Actually, I'm going to make some eggs and potatoes. But guys, hope you enjoyed fishing with Chief, and we'll catch you in the next stream. And as always, happy gaming.